Hi, welcome back to EducateTube.com. My name is Sipsky, your host. In this video, I want to talk about fake LED projectors like this one here. This one claimed to be a 4K LED projectors, and you see it posted on the internet. A lot of scammer out there trying to sell you on the street that this is a 4K LED projector worth thousands of dollars. I remember several years ago there was a guy on the street with his truck and trying to sell this type of projector and claim that, oh, including the screen and the projector itself is worth $10,000. I can sell you for $2,000. Well, I actually now have access to this type of projector, this fake projectors. I bought it from a thrift store for less than 50 bucks. So I'm going to see, actually this is actually worth the $50 that I purchased or less. All right, so let's talk about it right now. All right, so here it is. This is the DLA projectors claiming to be a 4K LED projectors. Well, let me tell you, yes, it's not. It's definitely not a 4K LED projectors. And the lumens that it claims, like, 10,000 lumens or whatever it is, supposed to be better than the conventional projector. Definitely not. I would say if you compare it to the conventional projector, this thing is about 3 or 4 times less bright than a regular projector. It is bright compared to a cheaper LED projector that's selling on Amazon. There's one on Amazon for around 100 bucks. I think RCA is similar to this one here. You can get one around 70 to 100 bucks. So I would say it's equivalent to that type of projector. Nowadays you can go on Amazon and get a no-name brand or even a brand not so great brand like RCA and get projector similar to this. Now, what I like about this projector though is that it has a lot of features. Okay, so for 50 bucks or less used, it's pretty good. If it's around 80 bucks new to 100, I think it's pretty good for that price. So let's talk about it. Okay, so this projector here is not a 4K, definitely not. When I was projecting onto the wall, and I looked at it and I compared to my other projectors, I have a 720p and 1080p and 4K projector. I would say this is equivalent to a 720p projector, which is a HD projector, okay? Which is good enough, really. If you watch a standard DVD, definitely more than adequate. You watch on a Blu-ray disc, it's close enough. It's pretty good. The only issue I have with this is that the color rendition and the brightness is not that great. However, if you're projecting about 50 to 70 inch, I think it's good enough. If you're in a ambient lighting system or in a room that have a bit of light, yeah, I think if you project about 40, 50 inch, it's still pretty good. All right, so not bad for a $100 or less projector. Now, what I like about this projector, and that's why I'm keeping it, is that it is an LED light. So that means that the light bulb itself, which is the LED, will last for at least 10,000 to 30,000. Now, they claim to be about 30,000 hours. I'll be happy if it's like a third of that, 10,000, even 5,000, right, for the price that I pay for this. Now, the most important thing is actually the back, okay? So the back is quite interesting. It has a lot of features there. You have 2 HDMI connection, and what I like about it is that you can actually put in the headphone. So there's audio out, so I can hook up my headphone to it, and the sound quality is pretty good. Now, the sound quality coming from this projector, they have a small speaker. It's not that great. It's very tingy, so definitely not worth it. But if you put in the headphone and you listen to it, it's actually quite good, right? And it's also, if you want to connect it to other type of speakers, which will have a better sound, then there's a audio out, the 3.5 millimeter jack there. You plug it in and you can hook up to your other speakers, which is going to be great. They do have the RCA styled connection for video and the VGA connection, so you could do that if you have an older type of connection. But I would go with the HDMI, right, to get the full 720p. Now, what's amazing about this projector is that it does have a USB connection. It allows you to connect media file, like for example, movie file, MP4s, AVIs. So not all the MP4 works. Most of them that I have, the movie in MP4 format, is able to play on this projector, which is great, right? So you have, like, say, a card reader, and you connect directly to this projector, and if it's an MP4 or AVI, it should work most of the time. It depends, right? So what kind of file it's been formatted to. But most of my movie does work. So I'll be able to carry, let's say, a memory stick, and I plug into this card reader, and it's able to play the movie, which is great. So all you have is a projector and this card reader and a SD card, and you're able to play it, which is, I think this is why this is great. Now on top of that, this projector is using LED light. Now, like I said, it claimed that it's super bright. However, it's not. The good thing about that is that you can hook up to a power station. Let me show you right now. Okay, so let's say you have a power station. This is a 300 watt power station, and I'm able to connect this power station to my LED projector. So for camping, for example, if we're watching a movie outside, I just have to bring my power station and this projector and a screen. We can project movie outdoor and at night. So that is why I still think that this is, even though it is a cheap projector, I would say it's still worth the $100 if you pay for it, right? If you can get it for like $40 to $100, and depending on the condition of it, right? If it comes with a remote, I think it's worth $80. If it doesn't have a remote, it's used, maybe $40, $50, I think it's still worth it. It does have a use for this, right? Because like I said, if you go camping and you don't have that much power and you have only power station, you plug that in. I checked it out, it uses only 80 watt of power, which is great because that's 80 watt. If you have a 300 watt power station, you should be able to watch 1.5 movie to 2 movies, right? Depending on how long your movie is. And if you have a bigger power station, like 1,000 watt, you can watch several movies for sure, okay? So yeah, very convenient. I think, you know, if we're traveling outdoor, camping and all that, this is definitely the projector, I would say, worthwhile for less than $100. Definitely not worth the several thousand that these scammers are trying to push on you, okay? So yeah, so this projector, not bad. I'll talk to you soon. Don't forget to subscribe and give me a little heart of appreciation. Bye.